Okay, for those who stuck around, I saved a pretty damn good game for last, and to be honest, I had a lot of trouble picking which game I liked the most this stream. I liked them all. And I know I say that a lot with each stream, but I mean, I think the developers and the publishers I'm working with are just getting, better and better. I'm getting better games that are really cater to my specific tastes. And this one is definitely in that category. This is the Hive. Now, I have heard about this game. It came out a little while ago, and I really wanted to get my hands on it, but for whatever reason, I didn't get through the devs, and I just kind of forgot about it. And I saw it come up the other day, and I thought I'll try them again. And I reached out to them, and they ended up sending me a key to the game. And I've really enjoyed this. And the reason why I've enjoyed it so much is because it's a throwback to your old school real time strategy games. Now, I know a lot of you have probably not played, the younger audience members may not have played StarCraft or Command and Conquer or your old school things, old school games like Generals. Real-time strategy was a real buzz back in the 2000s, and granted, like little me, I just didn't have the skill to play it. I remember playing StarCraft a lot, and that was one of the games that I kind of got into a bit late with StarCraft 2. And I've been looking for some real-time strategy games. They're kind of going extinct. I can't think of any developers that are out there making these. So when I saw this game, I'm like, I've absolutely got to get on board and play this. It feels like playing the Zerg campaign in StarCraft, and I mean that in the best possible way. The Zerg were one of my favourite campaigns in StarCraft, and granted, I mean, the Protoss were my favourite race, but I love playing Zerg too. So if you like StarCraft, if you're an old school RTS fan, you've got to pick this one up. It's so much fun. Out of all the games, apart from Crystalla, I'm probably the furthest into this, and I have completed most of the first campaign in the game. In fact, we're in the later half of the game, so I thought I'd show you where we're up to and give you a bit of an idea when whether you want to pick this one up. So let's jump in and I'll show you where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, real-time strategy games for me, I automatically pick up. I love them. Oh, it didn't transition to the new level. Okay. So sorry, this is actually where I was up to. I just finished the last level. Last night, I was playing this game last night. So this is a new level. This is where I'm up to right now. It's a bit on the quiet side. I might just once we get into the game, I'll up the audio for the voice acting. The problem in this game, given your units are all insectoids, some of the sound effects are quite loud. So I did turn them down, not even for the stream, just for my benefit, because it was like blowing my eardrums out. Let me just see if I can turn the advisor up. And the unit up a bit. See how that goes. Okay, I'm just having a look at location. This is not a really good spot. There's nothing here, so... this is way better. We'll build here. Food, crystals, it's all good. I shall build. There's nothing there. It's all kind of empty down there, so... Here's probably the spot we wanna set up. Now, anyone who's played StarCraft, who's played the Zerg campaign, you're gonna be like, okay. I get it. I've played this before. It's very StarCraft. And I mean that in the best possible way. Like, I've really, really enjoyed playing this one. Took me back to playing the original StarCraft. Okay, let's
There lies some kind of ancient anomaly in the darkness. I can feel it. Send out scouts to search the area.
It's really weird. The sound of the advisor's like kind of a bit low. Let me just see if I can... I set this all up last night just so... I'll turn the advisor up a bit. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, very, very StarCrafty. That's better. I can hear him now. There we go. Yeah, I've been eating good on indie games lately, and especially the last few streams, the channel's just been going from strength to strength. I've had quite, like, for my dinky little channel, I've had Micropose reach out to me, Microsoft. Not too bad, if I do say so.
Additional materials required.
You guys get into... I'm a bit worried about my proximity to those guys. I'm hoping that they're not going to come a knocking until I've got... my workforce set up. There we go. So the thing about this game is it's very simplified. There's only a couple of different resources in the game. You've got crystals and food.
Interesting. Ancient hulk of a starship, millions of years old, just laying here, abandoned. We must learn more of this. Send out a salvage team to investigate.
So the Zerg finally upskilling their tech skills.
Something is wrong. Retreat your forces at once.
What? Why? What is this? I can feel their pain. The flesh burns. All forces, pull back. We have lost them. Something has taken control of our essence. We must stop the infection from spreading. Burn everything that moves to the ground.
So it appears that we are up against our own former comrades, as well as the denizens of this area. So things just got a little bit more real, especially since my fledgling village is very much underdeveloped right now. Now, I will say up until now it's been pretty chill. Like, I haven't had... and I wouldn't call myself a pro RTS player, but I mean, back in the day, I played a lot of StarCraft and Command & Conquer, so it's been great getting back into that. But the game, I was like, oh, it's a bit on the easy side, and I kind of hit this part of it, and then the difficulty kind of went through the roof. There is 3 difficulty settings as well, so I'm just playing on the standard difficulty. There's two harder difficulties from here, and I thought maybe I'll go back and start the game again and play it on a different difficulty. And then I hit the mission before this one, and I barely passed it. I was like, that was really brutal. Okay, now we need to build our forces. The AI is very, very aggressive. Like, if you don't have a base and a defense up and running, probably about 5 minutes after you start, I'd say even earlier than that, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a very bad time. Okay, we need some hunters. Now, of course, if you played StarCraft, you're going to be right at home here. It's very StarCrafty. These are basically your houses. You've got your barracks over here where you train your Zerglings, although I shouldn't call them the StarCraft terminology, but the game's very much inspired by StarCraft, and that's not a bad thing at all.
We require more food.
Hey, get back, son. We're going to need a way bigger army than what we've got right now, so...
Not enough food.
You're going to be hearing that a lot in this game. Not enough food, not enough food. These guys eat food at a faster rate than Frost does. Sorry, Frost.
We require more food.
Yeah, I need one more burrow, and then we should hit our pop cap. And trust me, you are in every single mission. Yeah, no, I was saying these guys eat more food than you do. So, a friendly little dig. I was checking if you were paying attention, mate. This is a taster. This is a scouting party. All right. We need to find out where that rogue nest is, and we need to shut that nest down. I'm going to build a queen because she's going to give me a bit of a boost. And we want to stay away from this wreck at least till now. I don't know how badly it's going to infect my units. So let's go find that parasite and let's shut it down right now. We've got the pop cap now. It's just all about gathering enough food to fill it out. And I can't build advanced units just yet. It's just all about the Zerg. We need the Zerglings. Let's go. Let's get this party started. Ouch, that was not fun. Let's head back and patch up, shall we? It's going to be a game of attrition now. Who can get to the other base the fastest? Who can build up the resources the fastest? and the army. And the problem is the computer has probably got a
No food required.
very nasty head start on me right now. And I should mention too, you can heal your units, which I'm doing right now. It costs food. So we can't do anything until these guys gather more food to heal my units. You can see my food meter. I mean, crystals we're good for, but food, you're always struggling. And there is finite resources on the map. So you can hunt animals. You can also hunt certain enemies for their meat. Right now, I'm concerned about running out of food. I'm probably going to have to push forward, find another base. We've got everybody out. Just desperately trying to get some food in them. And I think it's probably a good idea to put up some defenses in here. Okay, I don't have time to wait. We're going to have to push on. If I leave it too long, their forces can multiply faster than ours, so... We shall push on, find the source of this corruption. Now take out the nest. That's not good. Problem is too, the enemy has access to units we don't. So we don't have those flying units. Well, we do have them, but I don't have the capacity to make them yet. You need to research them. Okay, the other thing too I want to do is to build up a reserve force. So I'm going to bring along a worker, and then we can set up a hive, a forward base, somewhere I can retreat to if my units need to replenish their numbers. If we can find a nearby area where there's a bit of food. This looks promising. If there's some crystals here, I think this will be a good spot to set up a base. I don't want to go too far out, but on the other hand, there's no point building a forward base somewhere where I can't get myself some food and crystals. There's a couple of fish there, but not a whole lot. We'll press on. If it looks like I'm going to lose, I can always fall back and build.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, there's a crystal there. Oh, no worries, man. Thanks for sticking around. To answer your earlier question, I did mention Green Hell to Kel. I know you and me and Lukey have it. I don't know if everyone has it though. So, oh, look, that's a nest. Let's get rid of that. This must be the main base. They didn't have the resources to, they sent everything they had at me, I'm guessing. Which is a bit of a worry. My forces are severely depleted at the moment, so I was going to build a forward base somewhere here. Yep, this is it. It's gonna be a bit of a press, but if we can take this out, then we got this in the bag, baby. We need to kill all of their workers so that they can't build another hive. They made a very grievous error fighting me because, unlike their other enemies, I know how this is going to work, so... I've killed your main base. As long as I keep you guys under control, kill your workers, there's no way back for you, son. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. They're just wasting resources now. Was that their main base? I'm a bit worried. I don't think my forces can keep going on. I think we need to build a forward base somewhere, but they've kind of hit all the resources here. There's nothing left. I'm going to build a reserve force up.
Additional food required.
Yeah, you're going to be backup force.
Additional food required.
They're going to be across here, but I have to fall back. My forces are too depleted right now. Let's go. There's no food here, though. If I set up here, I need somewhere where there's some food. And these guys have stripped this place bare. They've just consumed every micron of food. If I was building a hive here, it would just be for medical purposes. It wouldn't be to gather anything. It'd be a waste. Alright, we'll build down here. There was some basic creatures here. Not ideal, but I need every scrap of food I can get right now. Let's go and check the situation back at home. We're probably running low on food about now. Everyone's gathering. Yep. Oh no, we're okay. Not flush with food. You kill him. You kill him. And you kill it.
Not enough food.
Reminds me of another RTS game called Empires of the Undergrowth. I haven't played that. I've really enjoyed this because, like I said, when I was young, I played a lot of StarCraft, and I played StarCraft 2 as well. But the problem is that real-time strategy games are one of those genres that's just kind of gone into the ether. So I really wanted to showcase this game and tell people about it, just to encourage devs to, you know, to keep making games like this. There we go. We're all set. Let's bring up the reinforcements, shall we? Oops.
Additional food required.
Okay. Bros rearmed. We have reinforcements. It's time to get back into business. Now, I really love StarCraft, and I love Command and Conquer. I mean, I remember Tiberian Sun was one of my favorite games. And Command and Conquer Generals. But, yeah, mainly StarCraft it was for me. The only problem is when you're using dual monitors, I always find scrolling around in a game like this, I keep accidentally like scrolling onto my other monitor. It doesn't seem like the game, like I can, as soon as I scroll off screen, I have to do it with I have to like flick the mouse and then flick back so that that's why sometimes I'm losing focus on this. It's one of those annoying things about, I hate it when games don't lock the mouse to the window, the game window. I'm hoping once I kill these guys, I'll get the tech to build these flying units, because they're actually quite powerful, as you can see. They take a lot of hits to go down. This is going to be a bit of a stand-up fight, because they've got a lot of units, and it's just going to be a war. Oh, no, they got queens as well. This is going to be tough, bro. I didn't bring a queen. Oh man, look at the health bar. Get in there, boys. We need more units. For the Hive! Look at their units are way more powerful than mine. That Infector Queen is way more durable than my queen. Whoa. Let's kill this first. Oh, they got medics as well. No wonder. I should have gone for the medics first. Kill the medics. That's better. I'm like, why am I not doing any damage? And I just passively healing them the whole time. I don't have medics, so I didn't know they had them. I assume since they're clones of my brood, they only have my units. Okay, let's finish this. Oh wait, that's the barracks. Kill that first. Destroy this and they can't build any military units. Let's go, baby. You know what to do. Get in where you fit in. We're gonna make sure they can't build any more units. You made a grievous error messing with me. I've been playing these guys so long, I know their weaknesses. Okay, that barracks has got to go next. It's kind of crazy that we had the same starting time and they built a base that's quite bigger than mine. Any reason I won was I microed my units better than them. They decided to attack me in small groups. And obviously I know it's probably because of the game difficulty. This is just standard difficulty, so if you really want to challenge... I probably will go back and play this in hard, but I thought for streaming purposes you probably don't want me struggling on every single level. You want to see a bit of the campaign, so I might come back and play this again on hard. There's also a survival mode for this game. It's a separate DLC, so I'm hoping the devs will actually let me have a look at that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we need to kill all the workers now, boys. You know what to do. Suffer not the heretic to live. For the Emperor.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, I'm aware. We are taking quite a lot of losses, so I'm going to rebuild up my legionnaires.
Population cap breached.
Their units are far more... Backrooms game demo, that seems fun. Okay. Now send me the details. In the time it's taken me to build one base, they've built 4. Okay, backup units, up you come. Yeah, their units are way tougher than mine.
We are under attack.
I think we're at the pointy end now. We've nearly done this. Unless they pull a rabbit out of the hat, I think we've pretty much got them. This is their last barracks. Again, out of the screen bounds. I hate that. Yeah, we got this. We got this by the short and curlies. Oh no, we got a queen. This is going to be rough. She's got a huge... Oh, no, it was the medics. That's why. I was struggling to kill her. I didn't realize I had medics, so... Oh, no, she's actually putting up quite a fight. More units. She's only half health, and look at this. She's getting mobbed by about, what, a dozen different units? Just tanking that. Taking it like a champ. Okay, here comes the rest. Reinforcements have arrived. Do what must be done. Now you're stuffed. Get her. Your healing factor's not going to help you now, son.
The infection is some kind of ancient parasitic virus.
I'll check it out, mate. Thank you.
Living host from inside. And the disease then takes control of the body. If you had not stopped it here, the results would have been catastrophic. We should leave this place and never return.
Well, that was a bit of a short one. I reckon let's do one more mission. I'm going to regret this later, but we'll do one more. Because I like this game.
In the first time,
I really like this game.
Forerunner world gates were found. With it came the gift of travel, and the trade routes between the surface and the underworld were established. But the peace did not last. Soon the gazes turned on the Forerunner relics, fueling the gates. A terrible war ensued. Countless cities were razed to the ground, and the civilizations with them.
My micro could use some work, but
Of the relics, the world gates fell silent.
if I can play these games, anyone can.
Uniting the relics, one could reawaken the gates of
I
Thanatos,
used to be really bad at it,
reopen the way.
but I've been playing a lot of city builders and strategy games, and coming back to this now, I've gotten a lot better.
We already possess one of these relics, the Orb of Wisdom. With the
And this game's actually pretty chill, like in terms of difficulty. It's not, you're not going to struggle finishing it on the standard difficulty anyway.
It lies in the temple of the crowned god, our final destination.
Ooh, are we in the last mission of the game? Surely not. Okay, we need to find food. I don't see any food around here. Food. It would be inadvisable to build here simply because there's nothing to eat for our creatures. So let's... I see something down here. I see if there's food up here. I mean, it's pretty slim pickings. Ah! Here we go. Fish. Yep, we can work with this. I mean, it's not the most ideal spot for a base, but you got to go where the resources are. This will have to do for now. I'm going to build here because we've got fish here, but we need these crystals, so we'll build a hive here. And a barracks. And a burrow. I don't have crystals, so let's start getting some food. Grab him.
Our strike at the heart of the Chalatoy Empire has left a mark. The whole empire is crumbling around them. The other races have sensed this weakness and strike at them to regain
Try Soldiers Heroes of World War II. It's one of my favorite games.
and search
Because it's more of a action RPG than an RTS game, but a lot of the skills you'll get in the RTS game you can play in that game. Plus, it's super cheap. I bought Soldiers Heroes of World War II for like $1. It's an old game, like it's old. But don't let that prevent you from trying it out. It is absolutely worth it. Okay, let's get some burrows going.
materials.
Okay, we need food and a lot of it. This is the problem, like you in this game, you run out of food so quick, so you almost always got to be on the lookout for another base, another expansion. You're always pushing forward. So I'm going to use these guys to scout. And I mean, look at me, like I am no pro RTS player. I'm better than what I used to be, but which is weird because it's been so long since I played an RTS. I thought I'd go back. This is the first RTS I've played since... Oh. God, it probably would be StarCraft 2. Not that I don't want to play the games, they don't bloody make them anymore. Like, can you think of the last real-time strategy game that came out? This is the first one I've seen in ages, and this isn't a new game. This is not a new game. Okay, let's get some. We'll build the hives in here. I think we'll build them here. And we need.
Population cap reached.
Yeah, we've hit our pop cap. I think maybe I should have put them up here. Yeah, in this corner. That's okay. Get in there, son.
Not enough food.
Now we're talking. I haven't played Call of Company of Heroes in ages. If one series I always recommend if you want to play an RTS game, but you don't want to, you don't want to get punished too hard, is another series that I love that I played ages ago, called Men of War. And even though it's not like what I would consider an RTS game, you do have a lot of micromanagement and unit management, but it's on a smaller scale than this. So if you don't feel super confident about your micro skills, that in that game you're only controlling 2 or 3 soldiers at a time. So it's a really good way for you to learn the micro.
We require more food.
And I mean, look at me. I'm still a nub when you see those elite StarCraft players that can, they can be sitting there smoking a spliff and playing the game and scrolling their phone at the same time. I'm nowhere near that level. Probably never will be. Yeah, did you know they're remastering the Red Alert games on Steam? I haven't checked it out. I should. I loved Red Alert 3. Nobody has it though, and it's co-op too. I finished all of Red Alert 3 with one of my mates.
We require more food.
Okay, that should be enough for a scouting force. Let's you don't want to leave our map exploration too long. Okay, homies. So apparently this time we're just up against lizard men. These guys are, I wouldn't say they're a pushover, but they're definitely a lot less dangerous than what we've been fighting in the previous level. So they go down pretty quick. Okay, how are we going off for food? Oh yeah, we got tons. Hit this.
Not enough food.
Let's get another borrow. That'll hit Hit our pop cap. Yeah, I tried to get Bobble into these games, so I was like, we should play StarCraft sometime, and he took one look and he's like, nah. He's only really interested in, and I think it's just an age thing. There's a lot of nostalgia in these games, so if you haven't played them previously, you probably won't get the craze of it, the popularity of those games. I get it. That's why covering stuff like this is so important, because if we don't cover this stuff, no one's even going to know it exists.
Not enough food.
And it'd just be a real tragedy to see something like this go into the, right into the sunset with nobody even knowing it existed. It would make me greatly disappointed.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, damn. Didn't even see that. They interrupted me en route. Can't have that. Yeah, man, I wish there was more of these games. Like, there's some genres that I've noticed they've just kind of gone the way of the dodo. Flight simulators, real-time strategy games, especially flight sims. Like, if you remember games like Descent, Free Space, Star Lancer, Star Wars X-Wing. I mean, I get why Star Wars games have died because of the Star Wars as a series is kind of destroyed now, which I mean I shouldn't say I'm happy about, but I'm kind of glad that died. I think it needed to. I'd rather see it dead than continue in its current state, which is sad, but it is what it is. But yeah, real-time strategy games had like the golden era back in 2000. Super popular, everyone loved them. Your StarCraft, Warcraft. I mean, Warcraft still lives on through World of Warcraft, but I can't help but feel like it got done dirty. I'm gonna build a hive here. Oh, much needed. Okay, and I reckon we build a barracks here. Even if I lose this building, just being able to replenish my forces from this point on the map is going to help. Oh, look, there's so much food here. We should set up this into a proper base. Make some workers. Yeah, this will work out just fine. So let's get our guys all healed up, and then we will press on. Come on, boyos. I need more workers. Have we got anyone? I'll leave these guys here for now. I probably need some defenders for the original base. You go and collect... You stripped out all the food, didn't you? I knew this had happened. I knew we'd run out of food. Alright, let's press on, shall we? We've got about half the map cleared out, so hopefully it won't take too long, but... Ooh, look at all that gold. I guess, gold doesn't mean much to the Zerg. We're actually all about that meat. That food source. I think they did remaster the first StarCraft. I'm gonna have a check. When Diablo 3 came out, I bought the box set, which gives you the all of the games. My wife was like horrified at the price. She's like, one game is like $150. I'm like, small price to pay.
We require
I regret nothing.
more food. We require more food.
I guess normies kind of don't, and the younger generation don't remember games like this. And this is, for me, there's a large bit of nostalgia in this. And I shouldn't say I'm only playing this because of that reason, but I'd be lying if I didn't say it plays a large role in why I love these games so much. Okay, get in there, son. We need that food, and we need it now. Whoops, I didn't realise we already built some more. Get in there. Anywhere you can find some grub, grab it. We need every morsel of food.
We require more food.
Oh, look, there's even more food here. I mean, at least there's plenty of resources on this map. There won't be by the time I'm done. Let's build a hive queen.
Food required.
Okay, where can we cross? I get the feeling it's maybe there. It's gonna be brutal, son. Maybe let's go this way. Damn, lizards have cut themselves off. If I ever get married, I can see my wife screaming murder when she sees my spending on games. I'm actually pretty frugal when it comes to that. But I mean, it helps when, you know, you review games, and I don't really have to pay a lot of money. I'm sure, like, one day when, you know, when things slow down and I'm not reviewing games, I'll probably go back to spending. But most of my spending on games is on bundles. That's my guilty pleasure. Like sites like Humble Bundle and Fanatical, Whenever I see one of those bundles, and most of the time when you buy, like if you've noticed, you buy one of those bundles. I was saying to Lukey the other day, like I wanted one game out of the bundle, and the one game by itself cost less to buy than the whole bundle. More to buy than the whole bundle. So at that point, I'm like, I'll just buy the bundle just for this one game. Like it seems wasteful, but I'm like, when you've got a bundle for like $5 and the individual game is like $20, it becomes a bit of a no-brainer. You're like, well, yeah, of course, I'm just gonna buy it in a bundle. My thing is I buy bundles and I never get round to playing them. Like I have so many games I want to play. Like even the games tonight, I'd love to continue playing. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know if I'll get a chance to play all of them. Probably, it would be naive to think I'm going to play all of them, but we'll live in hope. It's a good problem to have, like. And that's not even to say the all the PlayStation games that I've got that I haven't played. Like I've still got, I do have PlayStation Plus, but due to the last price hike, I cancelled it because I just couldn't justify the cost. And I realized that all of my favorite Souls-likes I'm going to lose at the end of the year. So now I'm scrambling. I've got to finish Lies of P. I've got to finish Nioh 2. I've got to finish The Surge 2. I've got to finish... and Sekiro I've got. So like most of the Souls-likes I've got, I didn't buy. They got them on PlayStation Plus. And then I'm like, oh my God. I'm like... And then my wife's like, oh, we'll just pay for another year. I'm like, no, because then you get caught in that trap where I'm just like, it was already quite expensive for what it was, and I'm not a big fan of subscription services. I know Lukey loves Xbox Live, but I'm like, I'm kind of regret getting on the hook for PlayStation, to be honest. And the last price hike was a good excuse for me to just go, yeah, nah, like that's too much money, can't justify it. I may come to regret it if I can't finish all the Souls-like games and the games I want to play. I finished the Mafia trilogy. That was really good. Like there are some good games on PlayStation Plus, but because it's not my primary, like most of my gaming, like a lot of you guys, I do on Steam, and like as nice as PlayStation is, it just doesn't hold a candle to PC gaming. I mainly got it because I thought I'd play stuff with Bobbles, but now he's got his own PC. Like I played even less. Him and me play a lot of co-op games, but we play them on the PC. I feel it's kind of helped because I wouldn't say I ever gave up gaming. I did like a while back. I'm like, I'll take a break from it. But Bobble, after Bobble turned probably about like 8 or 9, he just like got hardcore back into it. So then I was like, oh, well, I guess I might as well start playing again. How do we... I can't find a way through here. I'm really trying. I don't see a way across the river. I guess I'll try and go here. If I can't find a way across, I might have to call it. I wanted to do a couple of missions, but this one might have defeated me. I can't. I've gone around the whole map looking. I can't find a way across. I'm sure there'll be a bridge or something I missed, but like, there's nothing here. That's broken. That bridge is broken. This is broken. This I tried to go across. That's broken, so I can't. Yeah, I can't go across there. Try going across here. Won't let me cross there either. I don't know, man. I could try and go that way. Yep. No, that's broken too. I love this game, but some of the pathfinding in it is probably literally the only bad thing I can say about the game is the pathfinding. Some of these levels are really, really silly the way they're set up. Like, you will spend 5 minutes fighting the enemies, and then the next 2 hours trying to figure out how to get to the other side of the level. Because these bugs, these killing machines, are incapable of like traversing liquid. You're killing me, bro. It's not even that deep. Yeah, there's a little island there. Maybe we have hope. The island. I mean, I can't build any like air units. I thought maybe I need. I have the transport. Well, I mean, let's try it. Builds. We'll build the conch for now. I mean, this is all I can do. Like, maybe go across this way. I tried this before. Oh, so we don't have research points for DNA, so... I don't know. It's got me stuck. I have searched every inch of this shoreline, and as far as I can tell, there's no way to traverse. So I'm going to have a chat with the developers and find out what it is I'm missing, because I've searched the entire shore, and I am certain there are no flying units, and I am certain there is no way to get across here. And if there is, it is extremely well hidden. And it may take me hours to figure it out, if at all. So, and unfortunately, because the game is so early access, there's not, well, not early access, but it is, it's not super covered on Twitch, so it's not like I'm going to be able to find, or YouTube, I'm not going to find 100 YouTube videos. I've looked. That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to check it out for myself, because I felt like I needed a bit of representation out there. But yeah, look, you got me, man. You got me. I can't figure it out. I'll have to wait, and I'll have to have a chat to the devs and see what it is I'm missing, because if there's no way across to this other island, then there's no way I can finish the level. Let's have one last look. I don't like giving up. I want to give this a proper go. Yeah, see? It's all cut off. The whole area is cut off. We'll go the other side. And there's no bridge. Like I've checked. Not there. Not here. There's a temple. There's a way up here, but I can't get in that temple. We could try this. It's my last ditch effort. If this doesn't work, I'm out of ideas. Go up this hill. Oh, there's no way up here. This is block 2. Maybe up here? Yeah, big stream tonight because, like I said, I really struggle to figure out what game I like the most. And these villages are all burnt out. I thought maybe I could cross this rock here, but it's a decal. It's not crossable. There you go. I've just circumnavigated the map twice. Every bridge is busted. Every way across is gone. Alright, I'd love to keep playing this, but unfortunately I'm going to have to go and chat to the devs. I do like this game. I think it's just probably something minor I've missed. I'm sure there must be some way across here, but I'm going to have a bit of a look around, and I'm sure there'll be some other people playing the game, so maybe they can give me a clue. And I'll have a chat with the dev. But look, I've really enjoyed the game so far, so much that I'm a fair way through the campaign, and I've really been enjoying it. But it's got a couple of little rough edges like this, but honestly, it's something that's common to most RTS games, and I think it's worth. I think it's worth it. I think it comes down to. I mean, I'm going to do what I usually do. I'm wondering if the price is out. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's on sale right now. It's like $15. So for $15, you could do a lot worse. Actually, I mean, given the scarcity of real-time strategy games, this is kind of one that if you play StarCraft, or if you have played StarCraft or Command and Conquer, you should check out. Just because there's nothing else out there. Like, how many real-time strategy games are out there? Look at this. I'm so close. Look, the island's right there, bro. I've gone across every inch of this. I can't find it. I can't find a way. It's driving me nuts. I can't figure it out. Please, developer, help me. I really like this game. I want to actually keep playing it, but I'm just not having any luck here. It's kicking me right in the teeth. Yeah, I've checked every inch of this shore. There is no way across. Try and see if I can get on this bridge. I don't know. Well, I'm going to have to leave it here. I'm going to have to check that out, find out what I'm missing, or whether this is actually a legitimate issue, something that it needs to be addressed. I think in terms of feedback, the game does have some pathing issues. It's something that's common in real-time strategy games, and some of the missions can be a little bit on the confusing side. There's a lot of most of the missions require you to destroy everything, and one of the problems I found with most of the maps is if you've got enemies hidden away in little alcoves, you can spend hours just running around trying to find one guy that you need to kill. The pathing, again, it's not great, and I'm very late into the game, and I've still only got the basic units. There's not a whole variety of different units. Like if you think of StarCraft, you had, the Zerg, the Hydralisks, the Zerglings, the Ultralisks, the Scourges. There was like all these different, like every single type of units. You had defensive units. You had heroes too, something in the game I think that in this game we could really use. They do turn up from time to time in the campaign, but they're very few and far between. But honestly, these kind of small gripes in an otherwise excellent game. And I really hope we see more real-time strategy games. and I hope I can figure this out because I want to keep playing this, but for the moment it's got me stuffed. I'm going to have to go and see if anyone else has finished this level, or at least the devs. If you're out there, hit me up. I really need to know how to do this because I love your game and I want to keep playing it. But I'm going to get some sleep now. It's very late, and I am going to be, hopefully if the boys are around, tomorrow playing either Green Hell or playing something else. I think we're still talking about what we're going to do. But for those of you who joined me tonight, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been going really well. We've got a lot of people watching. And I do have some more stuff planned for next week, as usual. So, yeah, if you like these streams, come and join me. Check out the YouTube channel where I keep the backup for these. And we'll catch you either tomorrow or next Friday.